Welcome to episode number 3 of Dino's Deep Dank Dark Web. I am here with Music Insider. Is that a legitimate title for you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, we're going with it.
No,
Not
in any way.
This is Razor. Of course, he's on Rock 102.1 KFMA middays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right before my show in the afternoon. But Razor's plugged in. I don't know. He goes to more concerts than Teenage Groupie, I think. He is dialed in on what's going on with all these bands.
My thing, man. I love shows.
I know. You are like,
love 'em.
Yeah, you love them. What do
When
you love?
when I was growing up,
Yeah.
I thought to myself, what can I do so that I can go to free shows all the time?
Mhm.
And then I found my calling.
I think
right
you
here.
did. Yeah,
I did. So that's what it was. I was like, I'm paying way too much for concerts. I need to get in free, and I found it.
That's the whole reason I got back into radio, actually.
There you go.
Like 4 or 5 years ago. It's like, you know what? I paid for a couple KFMA days, and I'm like, I can't do this, man.
Nope.
I gotta get a job
Need
there.
to get them free.
Let's talk about some of the upcoming releases for this year. We're a couple months in now. There's still some big names out there that we've been kind of promised to get some new music from. So let's start off with Offspring. What do you know about Offspring? Because
Well,
that's been years in the making.
It has. It's been about a little over 8 years since they came out with their last one, and I just saw a performance with them in Vegas. They did an acoustic performance and said, "Hey, we're going to be coming out with some new music."
Name dropper.
Well, I am. I told you about the concerts, so it was very cool, and they were cool. They're going to be. I know they're going to be hitting the road for Sabroso Taco Fest. Not coming to Tucson this year,
Bummer.
unfortunately. And I let them know when I saw them.
Yes.
The other day, I was like, really, guys, come on. But they are going to be coming out with something here. Not exactly sure when, but I would imagine that it's got to coincide with the Sabroso so they can play some new music, maybe.
So we're talking like May-ish?
Yeah, springtime-ish, maybe up to summer.
Okay.
But it's like I said, it's like 8.5 years. But they've had this career that's like 35 years, and this is only going to be their 10th album. I think they're slacking.
Right, yeah. They're really stretching it out. They're milking it for all it's worth.
By the way, I got another hot sauce from Dexter.
Yes.
They gave me a hot sauce over there, and it hasn't even been out on the market yet. They just got them, and it got confiscated at the airport.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't slide it past security. So now that they're back getting paid, they're actually doing their job.
You
know?
got to smuggle that in your pants, man. Is that a
You
bottle
know?
of hot sauce in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? No,
Both.
Yeah. All right, so another band that's hitting the road this summer, Korn. We had Jonathan Davis last year at KFMA Day. He kind of did his solo thing. He actually came twice to the Dirty Tea here. And now I understand they're back in the studio. I don't know how far along they are, but I know that they're touring.
Yeah, they're touring with Alice in Chains. They're going to be playing Auction in Phoenix on August 31st. And I don't know if they're going to play new music at this thing. Sometimes they do these summer things, and they'll go, hey, here's they try out a song, type of thing like that. Sometimes it's just the hits. Sometimes it's just for fun. But if they are in the studio, I would put my money on them playing something new.
And then another big one, we've already got a single from them earlier, but Slipknot, they're supposed to have something here this year.
Yeah, and I don't know when either. They seem to be, I don't know, it seems like they're taking their time on this one a little bit. So I don't know. I don't have any timeline for that either. But I hope it's sooner than later for them this year.
I was reading that it was like something like heavier than the first album in Iowa put together.
But you know what? How many bands have you heard say that before? And they're like, oh, we're going back to like our old sound. And then you hear it and you're like, that's not your old sound. That's kind of like your new sound. And but,
hey, what's that auto tune on that screen?
Right. Yeah. It's like, hey guys, what's that snare sound that you're?
Chili Peppers.
Okay.
I know that they've gone. They've done some weird touring. I think they played like the Pyramids in Egypt recently.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is a pretty sweet gig. But there's been talk that they've kind of jammed some new stuff at some of these shows overseas, and that there might be some Red Hot Chili Peppers music in our future.
Again, nothing that I've heard officially from anybody, and really haven't heard much about the new stuff. So that I don't really know much about, so I can't give you any insight there.
What about Tool?
Yeah, that's one that's way, way secret. I mean, I keep seeing these stories. Danny kind of gives more information out than anybody else in that band,
right?
Or kind of like hints at different things. But yeah, that one is super secret because it's, you'll see something that'll say like, oh, it's like any time now. And then you're seeing something like, oh yeah, it's going to be a while. So I keep getting these mixed signals and getting mixed information. And that one is, and it's Tool. It's always unpredictable.
Right.
They could be saying, oh yeah, it's coming off in 3 months. And then next day you're like, what?
Yeah, that's the latest I have here because it says that Maynard has put out that it's likely going to be between May and mid-July.
Right, exactly. So, and that's what I'm saying is like you hear that, and then all of a sudden it's like, here it is tomorrow, and you're like, well, how did we get this already?
Right.
What the hell's going on? So, I think they try and throw you off. They try and throw you off the scent there.
So, when you were in Las Vegas, I heard that you saw the Motley Crue movie, The Dirt.
I did see it. I saw The Dirt. Mm-hmm. I had to sign my life away saying that I can't say if I liked it. I can't say if I hated it.
Okay.
I can't say anything negative about it. I can't say anything positive about it. Mm-hmm. I did see The Dirt. Mm-hmm. And
facial expressions?
Here's what I can say, and I can't give you the answers to it, but my fear going into the movie was that it was going to be the Nikki Sixx story. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you whether it was or it wasn't.
Okay.
And also, I kind of felt like maybe it was going to be the TV movie of the week type of vibe. I can't tell you if it was or wasn't.
Okay.
I can only say I saw the Dirt Motley Crue movie. It's going to be on Netflix March 22nd.
And there's going to be a couple other new songs.
Yes, there's a few other songs. Now, here's what they did was they said, hey, Nikki, we need you to write a song for The Dirt. So he wrote like 3 or 4 songs, all with The Dirt in the main chorus.
Okay.
And then they said, okay, well, here's the one we're going to go with, which is the one that we've got. So we need you to change the choruses for all the other songs. He didn't change the choruses. He kept them. He just changed the titles to them because they were all called The Dirt.
Gotcha.
And he wrote like 4 Dirt songs or something like that. And didn't change the choruses and just told him he did and changed the name of the song. So all the songs that come out on it are going to have a chorus with The Dirt in it.
Well, Razor, thanks so much for stopping by Dino's Deep Dank Dark Web.
Yes, it's very enjoyable. It's not so dark in here, though.
Yeah. Damn lights.